We about to do it. How you feeling, Max? The mom's is like, well, who gonna feed them?
Yeah.
They gonna eat here? They eating here?
They better bring food.
Right? Tell their mama to eat before they get here.
For real. I want to say since the beginning of time, right? Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but yeah. I'm not gonna co-sign on that.
Welcome back to another episode of G2A Unlocked.
The gateway to adventure.
My name is Max.
And I'm Forrest.
And we have another special episode for you today. Today we're talking about friend slop games.
Friend slop games.
Now, Forrest, can you tell us exactly what the definition of friend slop is?
I sure can.
Okay, but I need you to Google it. Look it up. Because I know y'all don't know what friend slop is. Because I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time I've ever even said the word friend slop. In fact, when I was reading it, my brain corrected it and said friendship.
I was like, is this a typo? Like this
for real?
Somebody make this up? For real.
So we looking it up right now because he just read the definition like 2 minutes ago, and I was like, oh, I mean, you could probably take a guess. Guess right now what you think friend slop is in the comments before we drop the definition on you. But like I said, when you hear the definition, you're going to be like, oh.
The definition is a popular, slightly derogatory slang term for cheap, low barrier to entry indie multiplayer games like Lethal Company content warning, designed specifically for friends to play together, creating hilarious, chaotic moments and social interaction, often with proximity chat, emphasizing fun and inside jokes over deep mechanics.
Yeah.
And those are kind of, it's funny, it says slightly derogatory, but I understand it. But those are kind of some of the most fun games you'll ever play with the homies.
Facts.
It's like some of the best fun you'll ever have is like the weird mechanics where it's just like, I'm drawing a blank. What's the game that we were playing, the last one, where you're playing like you're just trying to get money?
Oh, you talking about Repo?
Repo.
Yeah,
Repo it would be considered friend slop.
Yeah.
But it is like the most hilarious fun you could possibly have. And it's a simple premise.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere of it, and then just your friends and the betrayal and everybody blaming each other for why they died.
Yeah.
It just makes it one of those, like, it's moments that you just never expect to happen.
I love that game. Like, Repo is just so unique because it has prox chat. Like, not a lot of games have that. I mean, some have it, but not a lot.
But it's not a plethora of them.
Right, so it's like being able to talk in the game is cool, and then the characters' mouths move.
That's what kills it for me. Because the first time I saw it, it gave me Muppets vibes. Yeah, and it's like a Muppet just running around. It's like it's the funniest thing to me.
Yeah, it's super funny. Oh my God, it's Bro, it is so funny. And then like you're all trying to collect all these different things, to get money, to extract them.
Yes.
To beat the level.
It's an extraction runner.
It is something. Because they have traps and stuff but you can't kill the monster.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a survival game.
It's like, it's so much fun. I actually played Repo with all of my sons and my wife. It was all 6 of us. Yeah. Me, my wife, and our 4 boys, all at the same time. And it was the funniest thing in the world, man. Like, Dad, can we play Repo again? Like, bro.
Yeah, that has to be hilarious.
Yeah, for sure. Give me another example of one of your favorite friend slop games.
Let's see. Well, another one of my favorite games that it didn't have as long of a shelf life, but Fall Guys was hilarious to me when it first came out. Like, and it was like, okay, this is cool, but you don't understand how difficult that game is until you actually try to control. It's like, I don't know what cognitive disease all of these characters have, but it is so hard to run and jump and dive and play that game.
There was once upon a time where I was on a different podcast and we had to play Fall Guys, but we had to use sim racing steering wheels.
That just seems ridiculous.
And it was very, very hard. And it was funny because one of the other steering wheels was not working right, so it was even worse.
Right?
It was
a sabotage.
Worse, but yeah, imagine playing Fall Guys with a steering wheel and not a controller, bro.
Yeah. How do you go forward? How did you? Like, did they give
gas.
you a pedal? You actually
Yeah. He would actually push on the pedal.
That was fun. That is funny.
Yeah, like that is absolutely insane. But I want to say, like, if we rewind and we go back in time, one of the first friend slop games that I ever got a chance to play was probably like WWF or WWE SmackDown, like back in the day.
Yeah, I think that probably would count.
Because it's 4 players.
Yeah. Yeah, like when you remember what's it called, was it the Rumble, whatever that little connector, the Rumble connectors or whatever. Yeah, so that was like the beginning of
all of the wrestling
like
games,
those
bro.
types of games
The
where
homies
everybody
spending the
gets
night,
together,
get the snacks, bro.
Yep.
I'm Stone Cold stuttering you until 4 a.m.
Yeah, games like that. I remember track and field because you could get up to 4 players, but you would like go through the whole Olympics and everybody would like you'd be graded trying to see who would win at the end.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of stuff like that, man. It was always so much fun.
Yeah, bro. 4 a.m. And then, I want to say since the beginning of time, right? Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but see, I'm not gonna co-sign on that. The community is pretty freaking big, and I'm not going to speak that game into the friend slop category. I'm not doing it.
It's on there.
I'm not doing it.
It's on there. Would you consider
where you see that
Super Smash Bros? You don't see the Super Smash Bros logo right
there? Under what?
Under a weekend binge, the top one. Look, all the way to the end. That's not the Super Smash Bros logo? Am I tweaking? The little white thing with the little...
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
I just don't know if that's accurate. No, I don't, because I wouldn't call it slop because it has so many iconic characters.
Right.
It's not as... Some of these games are pretty simplistic in their design. It's a whole like esports community for that.
No, that's true, but it doesn't take away from the simplicity. I mean, I guess it's not simple. That game is
because there's lore. The
buttons.
characters have lore. Their interaction, so it's different than a game just starts and you do this.
That's true. No, I agree with you.
So I'm not sure if all the games on this list deserve to be on this list.
So like, why do you think friend slop games are becoming even more popular? Because like I feel like when COVID happened, like friend slop games were like almost non-existent.
True.
Besides whether you're just playing online with your peoples, but
what if COVID is the reason why people started thinking about the need for them?
That's true. That's like reverse.
Yeah, it's like we didn't have this, but imagine if we had that during that time, because that's part of the reason why streaming blew up was because people were looking for community.
True.
The reason why like a lot of games, Call of Duty, Fortnite, all those games where you were playing against it kind of brought people together, but not necessarily to play together. Right. But a lot of people ran squads. Most people ran squads all day long because they were trying to interact. So that's what true. They did was, it's like the aftermath is dozens of games that are designed for you to play together, not necessarily competitively, but trying to survive together. So right. COVID could have been the reason why people had the idea that we need to create more games to get back to playing together like we did back in the day.
That's true. Now that I think about it, that makes a lot of sense because during COVID, I mean, that was some of the peaks of our careers on top of, us feeling like we needed each other even more because we're so isolated, given what's going on in our world at that time. And it makes sense. So shout out Fall Guys and Smash Bros and Multiverses and, what I'm saying, all these games, Among Us, the list goes on of how many games that came out during that time, man, that are just revolutionary for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really want to say that the birth of the friend slop games was the death of the friendship co-op experience, because the couch co-op experience, meaning, hey man, let me come to the crib, you know what I'm saying, let's lock it up and let's play something together.
I think the internet was the death of that.
You think so? Okay.
Because think of it like this, our generation is the couch co-op generation. Yeah. Because it happened during our childhood.
Right.
We all grew up. We all go to college, live our own life. Not all of us are near each other anymore.
Right.
Even if we are in the same city, once Xbox Live came out, PlayStation Network came out.
That's true.
It was, I don't have to go to your house.
That's true.
It was, yo, get on. Like
That's true.
instead of being y'all coming to the house, it was like, yo, get on, because
That's true.
now we can play Halo and we can play we can play Call of Duty, but in our own house without splitting the screen in half, without accusing each other of cheating and looking and watching where we're but the internet was the death of couch co-op because we no longer had to go hang out with each other.
That's true. No, I agree with that. And let us know what you guys think too. Like, do you feel like the internet just murked it all together, or do you feel like the friend slop, really was the shift in that? Because, I mean, I do miss those LAN parties, man.
It was fun, but what I will say is, if the internet existed when I was younger, I would have gamed so much more, because this generation don't understand how hard it was to get your parents to let your friends come over to the house. Yeah. All the effort that it took to get approval for people to be up in your mama's house when you were little.
And then everybody got to eat.
Exactly.
Now it's pizza because ain't nobody
cooking. The first question is like, what they gonna eat? The moms is like, well, who gonna feed them? Yeah. They gonna eat here? They eating here?
They better bring food.
Right. Tell their mama to eat before they get here.
For real. Now, today on this episode, we have definitely talked about a lot of different friend slop games.
Yeah.
But what would you say is like your number one favorite friend slop that you've played?
The favorite one that I've played, okay, so I'll give you two things. I'll give you one of my favorites to play and a game that I'm interested to play that I watch other people play.
Okay, cool.
So my favorite game to play has been Repo.
Yeah.
It's just it's too much. A game that fun shouldn't be that scary at the same time. Like you shouldn't have anxiety while you're laughing.
Right. This is true.
But
this is true.
The one game that I want to play and get everybody together is Liar's Bar.
Where I've never heard of that game.
You're literally, it's basically like you're sitting at a table. It's like you're playing cards, but it's Russian roulette.
Oh.
So it's like if we call you out for if we call you out for lying, then you have to.
Sure.
And then people get knocked out because obviously it doesn't go well for them. But you're literally calling each other out for lying. It's like what is it like? Was it Go Fish? Whichever, the game where you're like saying you have cards or you don't. Mm-hmm. It's like playing Go Fish, but with your life, and everybody's calling each other out because it's prox chat basically. Yeah. So it's like that kind of dynamic of like, liar, you lying, like you call people out because you want them to die.
That reminds me of Among Us for sure.
Yeah,
a little bit,
kind of like that.
But yeah, my favorite game definitely has to be Repo because I play with my kids. Man, that game is just mad fun.
Yeah.
And then Super Smash Brothers, if we're counting it as slop, which it isn't slop, so don't destroy us.
No,
people.
Please.
It's just on the list.
Yeah, it was this.
Or someone's opinionated list.
Yes.
It's not like a sanctioned official.
Yeah, no, this ain't official.
Friend slop list. It's just an idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Super Smash Bros. Like I said, goes back, like way back. You know, friends, family, fun. That game used to be simple when it first came out.
Oh yeah, it was before it got competitive. Yeah. Where it was like it is what it is. Now everybody's looking at iframes and this character, can counter that character, and people doing combos, and it's I never wanted to learn all that stuff.
And let's not forget about Mario Kart. Mario Kart's in there too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Which.
There's no storyline though.
There is no storyline.
There's no storyline.
And and that game is super simple.
Yes.
You just get on.
You play, and if you win in the game is like, hold up, fam.
Yeah, for real. People take their Mario Kart serious.
Right.
I almost threw up in front of 300,000 people playing Mario Kart one time. I'll never forget that. That was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was thinking about the whole. Imagine having to throw up.
Like,
and thinking about throwing up and not.
It's like, we about to do it. How you feeling, Max?
Bro, the DJ would have been like.
And what sucks is once you do it, it's like the floodgates is open at that point. So you mentally, it's like your wall of protection is gone, and it's just you with your soul
all over my clothes.
Right.
That'd have been all bad.
But he dribbling.
Yeah. But yeah, man, friend slop for the win. I guess. And I'm excited to see what other games that come out with in the future because I love me some games to play with the homies.
Yeah, it's always fun. Like, you never know what they're going to come out with. The simplest ideas become the most fun because at the end of the day, games that we look back on how great they are, if you load the games back up from the early 2000s and 90s, not all of them are as good as we remember them being. But they were fun because of who we were playing with and the memories we created in those moments with the people that we were with. So that's ultimately where all those memories come from.
Yeah, for sure. And let us know down in the comments, guys, what is your favorite Friend Slop game? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're going to name one that we didn't play today, or should we try it out? Let us know.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys head over to G2A.com and pick up your Friend Slop games and all the other amazing games that we have available at a discounted price because you know we got them deals at G2A, baby. Get them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have some more episodes planned for the rest of this month throughout the year with a bunch of other amazing creators. And me and Forrest, you guys are stuck with us.
Yeah.
We're here.
It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So you better make a wish list. Anyways, we love you guys and we will catch you on the next one. Later.